of the greatest epics of Hindu mythology written by the Hindu sage Valmiki. It's not just a story but also an educational medium to demonstrate the importance of values such as loving and respecting your family, keeping your promises, protecting the weak, and so on. It also teaches that duty is more important than emotions. So here are my students presenting the lessons that they have learned from this greatest mythology.
Ramayana teaches us that truth always wins. No matter how powerful evil is, it will always be defeated by good. It teaches us that we should imbibe good values. That is how Lord Ram defeated the most learned person in history, Ravan. From Ramayana, we learn that we should always treat everyone with equality, just as Lord Ram treated everyone equally. From Ramayana, I have learned a person should always have a noble heart and good values. This is how Lord Rama defeated the most knowledgeable Ravana. Remain humble. How powerful you become. Lord Rama was always kind and humble to people. Forgiveness is better than the best. Keeping an attitude of forgiveness brings peace and harmony.
Clear discharge of beauty. The character of Jatayu gave me the fascination that despite his old age, he never denied his duty towards Sita and battled his best with Ravan. He inspired me to be fearless.
Outshining righteous, the thing that touched my heart to the core was Bharat's loyalty and love towards his brother. He was untouched by the part and did not succumb to it. The part where Bharat asked for Ram's sandals and placed the footwear on the royal seat of Ayodhya, laying clear the fact that Ram was the actual ruler of Ayodhya and Bharat would only rule for the time he wasn't there, has a special place in everyone's heart.
Hello everyone, I am here to tell you about someone who played a very significant role in the epic of Ramayana. The most prominent god of Kali Yuga, who protects people from the debaters. He is a great idol for the young generation. Yes, Lord Hanuman. The character of Hanuman is full of strength, courage and knowledge. One can learn many life management skills from Lord Hanuman. The first and the foremost among them is communication skills. When Lord Hanuman met Sita for the first time in Ashok Vatika, she couldn't recognize him. But by his remarkable communication skills, he assured Sita that he is the only messenger of Lord Ram. Therefore, speaking and presentation skills are very important to make an impact and assert oneself. Next is humbleness. While crossing the sea, Sursa tried to obstruct the way of Lord Hanuman by stretching herself. Lord Hanuman too stretched himself into an enormous form, but then transformed himself back into his original form. This elated Sursa. Therefore, competence only does not lead to victory. Politeness and humbleness are equally important. One can also learn to be multidimensional from Lord Hanuman. He teaches us to be multifaceted and act according to the situation. He played the role of a son in front of Sita, but became a destroyer for the demons. Last but not the least, even after being the son of a king, he left his comfort zone for his career development and started to work as secretary of Sugriv and later occupied a space in Lord Ram's heart. This proves that if we want to uplift our career and grow in life, we will have to leave our comfort zones. Let's pledge. On this occasion of Dussehra, we will assimilate the values taught by Lord Hanuman and bring change in ourselves to strengthen the society ethically, morally and rationally. Thank you.
Today, I'm going to tell you something about the way who is another name for dedication, courage, sacrifice, and belief. Often called as Vilya, she is a faithful wife to Lord Rama and an adopted child of Janak and Siyama. Yes, it's Sita. An avatar of goddess Lakshmi is remembered for her fine attributes and revered for having the noblest qualities in the world. Being a god, chose to live like a human and go through unimaginable tasks, only to teach us and set an example for all of us. She left all the comforts of her life and went for an exile of 14 years with her husband. She was abducted by the king Ravan and Agni Pariksha, a so-called test of her purity, was of course a great sacrifice. But she accepted all with great courage and without any expectation of personal gain. Sita is an epitome of patience, hope, and faith. Even when she was abducted, it was her patience that kept her safe. She never lost hope and had faith that one day her husband, along with his brother, would surely come and rescue her. In the present scenario, we all are struggling with our mental health due to the losses and problems we all are facing in this time of the planet. But we must learn from what Sita taught us, that everything happens at the right time. We just need to have patience and never lose the hope. Also, people nowadays don't really make an effort to sacrifice something for others without any expectation of personal gain. But the eternal truth of life is that you won't get and you see give. So, on this festive occasion of Dussehra, let's make a promise to ourselves that we will invite all these great values in Sita in our lives and make the world a better place to live. Thank you and Jai.
Most of us believe Ravana to be an evil Rakshas. However, a deeper understanding of the Hindu mythology and its characters reveal that both Ram and Ravana had traits that one must aspire to imbibe. I believe that there's a lot to learn from this anti-hero of the epic Ramayana, Ravana. Ravana was an exceptional researcher and was learned in political science, Ayurveda, and the ways of Kshatriyas. His 10 heads are known to speak of his insight into the Shastras and the 4 Vedas. That is why Lord Rama asked Lakshman to gain knowledge from Ravana at his deathbed, as he knew about the abilities and knowledge of Ravana. This highlights that despite your ill deeds, knowledge can win you laurels even from staunchest rivals. After his penance to Lord Shiva, Ravana wished to have supremacy over all divine beings and heavenly spirits. Maintaining conviction in himself and his abilities, he wanted to emerge victorious and preside over all the 3 worlds. This tells us that ambition is the key to progress. Absence of ambition means absence of growth. Ravana also propagated the Rakshniti, which implied equality for all. Ravana avenged the disrespect given to his sister Surpanakha by abducting Sita. However, he did not ill-treat her and kept her with dignity in the Ashok Vatika. In spite of being powerful, he showcased himself as a role model which can be followed even today when women's security is the need of an hour. Though the festival of Dussehra is celebrated by burning the idols of Ravana, but in the real sense, Ravana is inside all of us, in the form of greed, desire, ego and pride. But we must take the positive side of Ravana so that Bapu's concept of Ram Rajya can be established. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Today I'm going to enlighten your souls about a person whose other name is Sleepy. Yes, he was the younger brother of the mightiest Lankeshwar, Ravan. And so the person of whom I'm talking about is none other than the pious, intelligent and brave Kumbhakaran. His name means dignity ears. As the epic of Ramayana showcases, he was a fair and righteous person who was inclined towards philosophies with a great intellect. Once upon a time, when Ravan returned humiliated in the castle, Kumbhakarna woke up from his sleep to fight against Sri Ram and his army, knowing that he was an avatar of Lord Vishnu and Sita is the avatar of Goddess Lakshmi. But he warned Ravan to free Sita and to apologize to Lord Rama. But Ravan refused to accept his advice and warned him either to fight or leave the castle and go where he wanted to. But Kumbhakarna didn't go and inspired all of us by his ultimate feelings of loyalty and brotherhood. But sorrowfully in this 21st century, we have forgotten these values of loyalty and brotherhood. We are becoming disloyal with no regard for each other. We are even becoming self-centered. But we must remember that progress happens when people are together, not when people are alone. Therefore, we should take inspiration from Kumbhakarna and should solicit these values and make it better. Thank you and Jai Hind.